consul's car. What is the Rockstar Social Club thing is going on my nerves. It just showed the achievements again.
Okay, we're gonna keep this short. I'm already late for the DA. First up, Phelps, Bukowski. We got a report of a brand new Packard abandoned in an empty lot off 2nd Street between Olive and Grand. DR is one Oswald Jacobs, says the vehicle was dumped in his backyard.
Now.
There's a patrolman on site. Get down there and see what you can turn up. Any questions? Good. Get going.
What? I have to move now. Look, I didn't really pay attention to what he was saying because I was kind of fiddling around.
O'Halloran. Intelligence has information on a stolen car wreck.
An abandoned vehicle. We catch all the good ones, huh, Phelps?
Another
Sounds like
vehicle.
there's more to it than that. Nobody dumps a shiny new Packard unless they borrowed it without asking. You don't say. You're on fire today, Einstein. Very funny. Come on, my intense protege. Let's go save the world.
Partner, do the
Can you drive to this one?
Is he? Where's my partner? Are you serious? Dude, are you serious? Would you kindly move your bum? Look, I'm gonna shove you if I have to. I'm gonna shove you to the car. Do the driving.
You're behind the wheel.
Ah, look at this.
You hear about Adrian? Broad in Seattle threw him out. Wife says she's gonna take him back.
Women generally show more compassion.
What are you talking about? Adrian dumped on her. He was humping the secretary. Margaret should show some pride.
Pride comes
She
before
should.
a fall, Bukowski. I'm talking from experience. Phelps, traffic.
I'm Officer Houlihan. Car's down the alleyway, detectives.
Car's missing a tire
You got
already.
a call about an abandoned vehicle?
Yes, sir. The car has flags. Might be some kind of diplomatic vehicle?
Has anyone touched this vehicle since you arrived?
No. And that Jacobs bird over there was on station before I got here.
We'll talk with him in a moment. Give us some time to look the place over.
Sure, take your time. He's a sore-headed old son of a bitch anyway.
I'm sorry. Gotta lay down the crackers now. This line. What kind of flag is this? One of the
flag is a souvenir.
Argentinian flag, yeah.
Street value.
Well, you know, kept to the flag and such. What is this? Registration certificate.
It's owned by the Argentinian embassy.
Oh, I guess this case is big. Or maybe it's just another murdered swine, but... And that would be big as well. Argentinian swine should have diplomatic immunity, but... As always, take a look in the trunk. Empty.
I swear to God. A real needle in a real haystack. They expected me to
This is...
Stealing the wheels is for amateurs. A car ring would have stripped it in a warehouse.
Yeah. And also someone took the time to put bricks under the thing, so... No license plate. On both sides? I guess on both sides. Did they even have car plates? And yeah. Okay. Look, it's a baseball. Does it have autograph on it? No good to me. And it's just garbage, isn't it? Yes, let's investigate all the garbage. Oops. What do we have here?
Combination wrench. Must have used it to remove the wheel lugs.
A Packard, property of Dewey Brothers. Okay. Is there something else to look at? Whoa, whoa. Careful now. There's something going on with this newspaper, not really. It's like, what's this blue light? What is this? To use a game well? Oh, is this some kind of a police phone? That's cool. I don't have any reason to call
Phelps,
someone,
1247.
or do I?
How can I help, Detective?
I don't know.
Could you run the name Dewey Brothers?
Ah,
Possibly a dealership
cool.
or car mechanic's workshop.
One moment. Dewey Brothers Packard Dealership, 629 Figueroa Street.
Got it. Thank you.
Okay. That was cool. Oh, there's, what you call it? A tricycle? Do you call it a tricycle? Wasn't much
Oswald
help.
Jacobs?
That's right.
He's a funny
What
guy.
exactly happened here, Mr. Jacobs?
Last night, I was looking out of my window.
As
Keep an
usual.
eye on what's going on.
I can understand that.
You see this empty lot? Damn kids play stickball.
Aw,
here.
them kids.
Always breaking my windows. Always asking for their ball back.
Can we get back to the car, Mr. Jacobs?
Don't be impatient, Sonny. Anyway, last
I like
night I
him.
see this brand spanking new Packard up on bricks.
Did you see who stole the Packard?
Hell yes, I did. I saw 3 goddamn Mexicans going to work on it.
Always those Mexicans. He's telling the truth.
Can you tell us what they were doing?
Using the headlights of an old Ford so they could strip the thing. I yelled out to them, "I'll call the cops." So they loaded up their car and drove off, tooting and hollering and yelling obscenities at me in Mexican.
You speak Spanish, sir?
No, I do not.
Awesome guy.
After the Mexicans left, you didn't go anywhere near the car?
After I scared them off? No, I didn't go anywhere near that car.
I doubt him, but can I accuse him of lying? I don't have much to go about right now, so
You
I
went
doubt
out to
it.
the car. Once they were gone, you had to take a look for yourself.
I was curious. Ain't no law against that.
Depends.
So what if I took a look around that car? You can't be accusing me of nothing.
Look, keep
Tell me
your
about
cool.
the car they were driving.
It was an old Ford. I didn't catch the license number.
You didn't catch the license number by that. Probably the truth.
You look like the kind of guy who notices details.
You're right there. The car was old, but it looked brand new. Candy apple red paint job stands out a mile.
So he likes his cars.
What exactly
Noticed
did you
that.
see them take?
They was working on the tires. That's all that was took.
And there's also the flag missing. So can I accuse him of lying? Or do I just doubt him? I'll try the lie.
Why did you take the license plate?
Me? Well, what'd I do with license plates?
That's not what I
You
wanted to
saying
say.
I have 'em?
So
scratching around in that book won't prove nothing. You should
Messed
show me
that
some
up.
respect.
I was actually
Thank
going
you for
for
your help,
the...
Mr. Jacobs. You can speak to Officer Thibault about signing a formal statement.
When you get the car out of the way, maybe you could come back and do something about those kids.
Nope.
How about we bring you an umpire's mask? Jacobs dumped the book he was reading in a hurry when we walked up. You curious what he didn't want us to see?
Ah. Good thing you noticed that. 1947 agenda.
Okay, so we have the owner of the vehicle, a degenerate. I'll run John Madsen by R&I.
This is... What is this guy about? He took notes of all the guys that are living here?
Contact details on a William Dewey. This looks like business rather than pleasure.
Oh, okay. What? That was kind of weird. Oh, I can use the phone again. I like that phone.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
Can you put me through to Michigan 2458, please?
Connecting you now. Hello, can I help you?
LAPD, ma'am. Can I speak to John Madsen, please?
He's at school, officer. What's this about? Is he in trouble?
So he's a boy.
How old is your boy, ma'am?
Just turned 16.
Wrong person, Mrs. Madsen. Sorry to disturb you.
Messages for me, please.
There's just one message for you, Detective. A four-door Packard, diplomatic license number Paul Robert 706, was reported missing this morning by Juan Francisco Valdez.
Could you have him brought in?
He's already here at Central, Detective. He's demanding an audience, as he calls it.
All of this
Thanks.
stinks to have
Can you
him.
get a message to Captain Leary? Tell him we'll be in as soon as we can.
Thanks for your help.
And I mean, we all know that, the
Can you cordon
Madsen
off
boy...
this lot until we have the vehicle impounded?
Yes, sir, Detective.
We'll follow up on the owner. Get a statement from Jacobs, and I'll read your report back at the station. We can visit the Packard dealership or head back to Central and interview this Valdez character. Your call.
I think I want to interview that Valdez character. Because he's demanding an... Oh, what was it? An audition? Something? That's interesting. And I mean, we can all agree that the Madsen boy was the right person, right? There was, I'll do the driving again.
So what's
I gotta think while I drive there. So, because Jacobs doesn't like, but that was not what I wanted. Central Police Station, go there. Because Jacobs doesn't like the boys playing, what do
This
they
has
call
got to be the
stickball in
50th
the
abandoned vehicle call
backyard.
we have caught this year. One more.
Whoa,
and
whoa,
I'm
whoa,
gonna
whoa,
go
whoa!
crazy.
I didn't
Not
even...
your favorite cases? You kidding me?
I
This
didn't
barely
even see
police
that
work.
this was
All the
a...
bad guys in this city, we
one
get
way
lumped with the ones
only.
who can't even be bothered to keep what they steal.
That was a close one. See, sometimes I'm really blind like this in games because it was rather dark. I like to keep my monitor rather dark because it makes the colors more strong. That sounds like it doesn't make sense, but it makes sense to me. But it sometimes happens that I get blind and don't see walls with that. When I talk about it like that, I should probably turn up the brightness of my monitor again.
Sure do, Phelps. Your bird's an interview, too. And get this, he's wearing gloves and doing his best not to touch anything. Can you beat that?
Sounds like we don't want to keep this guy waiting. It's this way.
That is interesting.
I say we bust in there and find the guy.
I have to interview people again. I'm so bad at this, but there's no way around.
About time. Are you the senior officer I requested?
I'm Detective Phelps, and this is Detective Phelps.
Have you any idea how long I've been waiting to speak with you? I am needed back at the consulate, and you keep me here like a common criminal.
All right, friend. Let's take a deep breath and start all over again.
I thought he was...
Consul General. I insist on my full title.
Ooh, alright. But didn't he come to the police station on himself, so why does he say that we're keeping him?
Where did you
Funny
purchase
guy.
the car?
My secretary and driver arranged the purchase. A disreputable place, Dewey Brothers by name. As soon as I can have it arranged, I will have my Hispano Suiza brought up from Buenos Aires.
So he, his partner bought the car from the Dewey Brothers. That was not the truth!
You think someone from the garage could have been involved in the theft?
Damn.
It would not surprise me in the least.
Damn, that was... Oh, crap.
Consul General, we have located your car. Can you tell us how it was stolen?
It must have been stolen from the consular garage. Terribly inconvenient, of course. I want the perpetrator soundly flogged.
Unfortunately, we don't do that here, Your Worship.
I have no idea what to make of this character. He's pretty much not telling the truth, but I have no idea what I would doubt about everything he said. I'm gonna mess this up. I have... Oh, that was the right
who
one.
Stole the car, don't you?
It's the pretty music.
Are you going to tell me, or do I shake it out of you?
There's no call for violence. I suspect a disgruntled boy from the car dealership.
You have a name for this kid?
Gabriel, like the archangel. I have no surname.
So tell us about this kid, Gabriel. You had a run-in with him?
Mecánico. A presumptuous young man who did not know his place. He presumed to ask me questions.
We do a lot of presuming here in the United States, Consul General. It comes with the turf.
He's... again...
So a Consul General
is
gets in a public row with a junior car mechanic. You expect me to believe that that's all that happened?
I expect you to draw your own conclusions and to discontinue this aggressive behavior.
I'll be talking to the gangster
one
squad
question
about you,
out of 3
Valdez.
correct.
They're gonna love your diary.
This case is not good and good.
You think the white boys get any on this?
But you see, I think it's really hard to, if you're when you're talking to suspects to you see that they're not telling the truth. So it's 1 out of 3 things you can do with them out. But I usually don't know whether just to doubt guys like him or whether I actually have some kind of evidence to nail them down.
He ran the light on
The line is kind of blurry between doubting someone and accusing him of lying.
Finished
straight
with
up.
Valdez.
Thank God. I'll get rid of him in a couple of hours.
Did that really help us? Not that much. I guess we have to go to the garage now. Maybe the interviewing will be better. Will go better there.